Okay, we are live. Welcome to the 39th GuitarCollection.com live stream here. Hope you guys are all having a really nice start to your week. Cannot believe we're already at the end of August. But really great to be here. I've got some really amazing guitars to share with you today. And for those of you that are tuning in now, please say hello. I would love to hear from you. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And for those that are watching later, don't forget to use the timestamps. I always add them after the live stream ends. You can just select to hear whichever guitar that you would like to hear, and when I actually start presenting that guitar instead of the chit chat. But if you're here for the chit chat, then appreciate you and welcome. I know not everyone's able to tune in at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday here in the States. I know, and in Europe, this is going to be late afternoon, early evening, so it's more possible for those that have normal jobs, I suppose. Dennis, hello. Hello from Canada. Welcome again. Yaniv, what's up? You're in Bellingham. All right. Are you having a nice time? Is it sun shining or is it raining? Vincenzo from Italy. Hello. Good to see you again. You're always here. It's really nice. Oh my goodness. I've got some really cool guitars to show you guys, and I'm excited to show you this first one that I just got in by Carsten Cobbs. It is from 2015, and it is light as a feather. It's actually, since being built, it's been worked on by Carsten again to make some things sound more to his more modern preference. And it's really a nice guitar. I just love the depth of these basses. I've been playing this on. Isn't it so nice? I love this about Carsten's guitars, is that they are so clear, so transparent. You hear everything, which can be annoying sometimes, right? Because like if your nails are a little bit off, you see me filing here. It picks up every detail, but it makes you a better player. I mean, the transparency is so nice when you're trying to get certain voices to come out, like I was just doing. It's just so clear. Anyways, I'll get to a full presentation of it in a moment, but let me know, what are you guys drinking? Are you having tea, coffee? I made extra today. This is actually some coffee I roasted, some Tanzania pea berry. And I roast my own coffee a lot, and a lot of times I'm pretty disappointed with my results. But this one was really good. I'm happy with it. It's light and bright. A lot of really good flavor. So that's fueling me this morning. Along with the air conditioner, that's also fueling me. Great. Well, if you haven't said hello, please let me know where you're tuning in from. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll get started just showing some guitars here. Lots of cool ones here. We got Germany, France, and Spain all in the building here, being represented by some of the best makers from those countries. And it's just another day in amazing guitar land, which is very, very fun. F here. I was doing this. I knew it was wrong. I can't remember. Yeah, something like that. What's up, Drew? Good to see you, man. Well, I'll get started. This is a, oh, you know what? I realize my brightness is too high. We're getting all sorts of reflections. There we go. This is a Carsten Cobb's guitar from the year 2015. Now, Carsten Cobb's is a double top maker based in Hamburg, Germany, and he is making waves. I mean, everyone now is wanting a Carsten Cobb's guitar. His waitlist is super long, 7 or 10. I forgot what he told me, but a really, really long waitlist now. People like Agnello Desiderio, Zoran Dukic, Gianpaolo Bandini. I mean, I'm going to end up forgetting a lot of names, but so many people are playing his guitars regularly now in concert. David Russell has also owned several of his guitars, and he practices on these instruments frequently. And it's very apparent to me why. I mean, this guitar has a lot of the characteristics of Matthias Dahmen guitars, actually. Maybe it's not quite at the same level of volume as Matthias Dahmen's guitars, but there is a lot of evenness and sustain that you can find in these instruments, and so much clarity with his own voice going on. Of course, every guitar sounds like it was made by that maker, not the makers they're also inspired by. So this instrument is from 2015. It's a Cedar double top. It looks nearly identical to the guitars that he makes now. The rosette's changed just a little bit. I think he might still make this exact rosette. You can see it's very nice. It's just on the recent guitar that I got from him, it's not quite exactly the same. But it's in amazing condition. And also what I know about this guitar is that since 2015, Carsten Cobb's has seen this one, and he's made little changes internally to more match his sound aesthetic that he's going for today. And man, this guy is a mad scientist. I mean, he is changing little details that affect the guitar actually quite a lot all the time. Add a little brace here, file this one down here, file the soundboard down here. You know, these little things matter a whole lot at the highest level. And so that has been adjusted by him on this guitar as of recently. You hear how clear that sounds? It makes me want to play. Sorry, I skipped something. What is it? Oh, sorry. It is important. That's it. Yeah. I love this clarity of this. And also the sustain is really quite nice. Intoxicating to play on this thing. And so, for those of you that don't know Carsten's instruments, they're extremely lightweight. I mean, this thing is a feather. It's one of the lightest weight double tops that you can find. This one I said is from the year 2015. It already has a low action, but there is room on the saddle to file down even further. I mean, you can lower it by 3 millimeters. It's to where everything is buzzing. There's a little string ding, and then besides that, it's in perfect condition. Beautiful back and sides here. Can you see that? And then up on the headstock, I really like the way the Scheller tuners work on this. It's like an industrial kind of look, I'm going to let that focus. It reminds me, which is just so cool about meeting these makers. The Scheller tuners, the way they look, remind me of what Carsten's workshop looks like from the outside, and like it's got a very industrial, cool look to it. And these tuners kind of remind me of that. And they're made by Scheller, of course, some of the best tuners in the world. And this base plate being very plain is satisfying to me because the ends are very extravagant. So it just works so well. And this is his classic headstock design here. The neck, very thin, C-shaped, super easy to play. I have to tune again. I'm going to check where I'm at. Oh, it's quite sharp. Let's try something in drop D. What do you think? Really nice guitar, tons of power. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'll be curious to hear from you. I really enjoy the power that this guitar brings. It's really, really fun. And it's a profound sound with how deep it is here. Yeah, this one's tuned to F or so, just a little bit above F. Huge low deep sound here. Wow. Nice. Okay. Well, let me know if you're interested in this Carsten Cobb. It just came in. It's from 2015. It's not on the website. There's no other video of it besides this live stream here. So you can always write to me if you are curious about it. These won't stick around long because Carsten's guitars are in demand, super in demand by a lot of the best players in the world in the professional realm, but also students everywhere looking for them because for competitions and things like this, they're also fantastic. Okay, I'm going to set this one down. If you guys have any questions, now's a good time to ask. Hello, Antonio Zwim. Nice to see you here. Where are you tuning in from? I was trying to remember. I've seen your name several times here, but... Next up, we will have quite a different guitar because it's not going to be a double top. It's not particularly lightweight in that regard, but it has elegance galore. It is a beautiful guitar by the French luthier Jean-Noel Rohe. This guitar here. Now, for those of you that don't know, Jean-Noel Rohe is, I hope I'm getting this right, it's who Daniel Friedrich sold lots of his tools and wood supply to when he retired from guitar making or when he was planning on retiring from guitar making. So the woods here are absolutely phenomenal. I mean, this guitar, first off, the top just looks so beautiful. But then look at the back and sides of this. This is Indian rosewood. It just looks incredible. And a lot of this guitar, a lot of features and sounds you can make on this guitar resemble Daniel Friedrich's instruments. I think like the nobility of the sound, however you might describe that, I mean, the power that every note brings. Sorry, I'm just gonna tune it up just a little bit. But also in the way the neck is shaped, it's like, it is rather C-shaped, but it's a little bit on the thicker side. Not super thick. I mean, actually, Daniel Friedrich's necks differ quite a lot. I mean, you see necks that are extremely thin, which is quite rare, and then you see necks that are about like this, comfortable, not too thick, and then there's ones that are baseball bats. I mean, it's ridiculous, but they all sound amazing. Of course, it's just built for different hands for sure. But take a listen to how this thing sounds by Jean-Noel Rohe. Young French maker. This is his 112th guitar, and just really beautiful. And the sides, look at this, how it fades from dark to light. Really neat. Okay. Phenomenal, right? If you're looking for one of the best traditional guitars, one of the most sought after French guitars, that's close to the level of Friedrich, then you're looking in the right place. This guitar is phenomenal. really shines on the trebles here. I mean, you know what? The bass notes here remind me of a mixture between Dominique Field and Daniel Friedrich. I mean, there's this like woody, breathy quality to these basses that makes it really charming and really open, yeah? But then the trebles. Sound more Friedrich to me. I mean, it's just a beautiful sound to them. Let's try something like Prelude 11 by Tonic. Beautiful sustain. There's a lot of sounds to find on this guitar. Listen to that. Got it. Ah, close. It was way sharp. Ooh, so is that. What do you guys think? There we go. Now I'm better into it. Oops. So charming of a guitar. Oops, I'm forgetting this, but wow, this is nice. Listen to this. Nice. Well, this guitar is on the website. It just recently became available, and it's by Jean-Noel Rohe, famous French maker. Absolutely amazing materials, amazing sound. A lot of colors to explore, and really likes to be driven. Listen to that again. Limitless. Or very sensitively quiet. It's very, very beautiful. So, Scheller tuners, by the way, beautifully carved headstock. Looks like an homage to Dominique Field, maybe mixed with Daniel Friedrich. So, hello, Paul from Ann Arbor. Good to see you here. Hello, DSW 964. Welcome, welcome. Well, we have one guitar left today, and I have to confess, it's one of my personal favorite makers of all time. I own a guitar of this maker, actually. It's right here. And what I'm going to be sharing with you is a guitar by Miguel Rodriguez. Now, Miguel Rodriguez, famous luthier of Cordoba, Spain. Most famously, I mean, how could this not be the peak of your career, is all of the Romeros were playing Miguel Rodriguez guitars. And I have this one available from 1987. It's 7 years apart from the one that I have that's in Cedar. And to be honest, they're so neck and neck. And in fact, I think there's someone in this stream here that's played this guitar that preferred this one over my Cedar, which drove me crazy. But this is an incredible guitar. I mean, the thing about Miguel Rodriguez's guitars that shocked me, absolutely shocked me from the very start, from the very first note I played on that one, is how much power they have. Again, it's from the 80s, and of course we have some really exceptional and loud Ramirez guitars at that time, especially the long scale ones, right? But this guitar is something else. It's on a whole nother level. And you can hear the story, actually, it's on YouTube, of Scott Tinnen talking about how when he first played, I believe it was Pepe Romero's La Wonderful, how he sold his Ramirez and bought a Miguel Rodriguez guitar. And yeah, so, you know, Pepe Romero's guitar, maybe one of the most recorded guitars of all time and performed on guitars of all time, La Wonderful, is also made by Miguel Rodriguez. And another kind of shocking detail is that this guitar here is 667 millimeters long. In fact, I want to double check. I've got my handy dandy measuring tape here, and I will check, but I believe it's 667. Mine is also 667. Oh, look at that. It may not be quite as long. This one, nope, yeah, it is 666, it looks like, but that could be a flaw in this tape. So anyways, it is super long scale. Now, if you're like me, a few months ago, before I got this Cedar Miguel Rodriguez, I would have said, there's no way I'm going to enjoy playing that guitar. Honestly, I mean, huge scale Ramirez guitars, I cannot stand playing. For some people, of course, super long fingers, or maybe you grew up playing that longer scale length, it works well. But I immediately knew, I mean, when I say knew, I mean, that's how certain I was that I was going to hate playing on these. But it really is not the case with these guitars. I mean, it has a thinned neck. It has a C-shaped neck. And the frets are like giant bass guitar frets. I mean, they're very tall and very wide. I mean, you could probably even tell on camera how huge these frets are. And that combination, and plus the sound, makes these so easy to play. And I guess I just got to shut my mouth and you got to hear how this guitar sounds. tearing up my A nail. Whoa, what happened? Something's weird. My nails are all messed up. I think that's what it is. Oh, let me get to. I see a question here, some messages, but I'll get to that in just a second. I'm gonna just play a little bit on this guitar. Yeah, man, I just messed up my nails. I don't know what I was doing with my paper here, but that made the guitar sound terrible for a second. Stick around. You have to hear this thing. And this is not on the website yet. There are there's photos, and I've recorded video, but it's not out. There we go. There we go. Oh, gosh. Did you hear how bright I was making it? Listen how powerful and how well balanced. And to be completely honest, this guitar, even more than my Cedar, is the loudest traditional Spanish guitar I've ever played. By a long shot, honestly. And a lot of times when I show people this guitar, they're very surprised. They're like, that sounds like a double top, you know, or there's a lot of double tops that aren't this volume too, by the way. I mean, it's an absolute powerhouse. This is the type of guitar that when you play the first few notes, you will be like, wow. Even if you're someone that doesn't play with as strong as attack, you'll be surprised how easily you make this guitar fill up the room. And it's so crisp, so Gosh, it's so nice. It just sounds so Spanish too. Sorry, I'm going to peek the microphones here, but I want to do, maybe I'll back up a little bit. What do you think? Can you hear it? I still see it peaking. Sorry, guys. It probably sounds terrible. Let me scoot forward again. Probably sounds terrible because it's peaking the microphones, but hopefully you could hear how nice this guitar sounds. There's no louder guitar that sounds good playing Rasguiado like this. And there's tons of loud guitars, but and I'm a fan of so many of them. I mean, I play a Matthias Dahmen guitar quite frequently, and the guitar sounds great, and it does sound really good with Rasguiado, but it doesn't sound like a traditional Spanish guitar does with Rasguiado. And a lot of times there's this trade-off. It's like, well, do you play this traditional Spanish guitar and actually have a great Rasguiado sound? Or, take a huge hit to volume? Or do you play a really modern guitar and have that sound great for Spanish pieces? This guitar is no compromise, and that's what's insane about it. I'm a huge fan of this guitar. I wish I could just keep this one around along with the Cedar. pretty awesome. Oh my God. I haven't even shown you this guitar yet, but yes, it is a spruce top. Look at this Miguel Rodriguez rosette. I mean, just beautiful. It's a classic Spanish rosette. You know, this is from 1987, let me remind you. And then this beautiful Brazilian rosewood back and sides. Actually, it's hardly detectable as Brazilian, but it is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And low action, easy to play. Yes, 667 scale. It is noticeable sometimes. But you'd be so surprised how comfortable it is. So cool. Let me read a comment here. Suzanne says, Miguel Rodriguez are the best. Yeah. Those guitars teach you a lot of things in technique and sound. You're right. You don't feel the long scale. The construction of these guitars makes so much sense. Totally agree, Suzanne. And you know what? Anyone that I've handed this guitar to has never just said, wow, this must be really long scale length. No one says that. I tell them pretty quickly. But on first impression, you never notice. Now, to be honest, I do notice that. I'm being straightforward. When I played the guitar the first time, I did not really notice it. But you start playing something like Sevilla with big stretches or Scarlatti, whatever, you do feel it. And if you have really small hands, this guitar certainly would not be for you. No way. Do not. But if you have large hands, or even medium large hands, I think, you would be very surprised. Yeah, everything is so dialed in, it feels like, on this guitar. Listen to this. Pretty amazing, yeah? This is easily my favorite Spanish maker. And you guys can't tell through the microphone, but the volume is absolutely ludicrous. Wow. Well, geez, I will leave it at that with this Miguel Rodriguez guitar. So much fun to play. What a Spanish sound. Unrivaled Spanish sound. With so much power. It makes you realize immediately why the Romeros play these guitars. And still do. I mean, they fill up a room. And then beyond that, you know, I'm really using and abusing this guitar. But it sounds so sensitive too. Well, you can see it has the sensitive side too, and so much fundamental, so many beautiful overtones. Suzanne says, hello from Mexico. I have much smaller hands than you. Pepe Romero has small hands too, but I have no problems with the long scale. Oh, that's awesome to hear. There you go, guys. If you have tiny hands, you should play 667 scale. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm sure for some people it works very, very well. And it works for me too. So I have no experience how it might feel to play this scale length if you had shorter fingers. But apparently you make it work, and some people do. What's up, Leonardo? Good to see you. Leo, good to see you, man. The Nazis, good evening from Greece. Good to see you. Semil, a great Spanish traditional guitar, really. Oh, I saw your comment before too. Thank you. Says, I love your videos, brilliant work. It would be wonderful to see a comparison video of Blackwell and Tony Mueller. If you have the chance before the video, what is your opinion on this comparison? Oh yeah, I don't currently have a Tony Mueller in stock right now, but that would be a cool video. You're right. I'll do that next time I have both in the shop. But anyways, I think I've said hello to everyone that's commented now. Paul from Ann Arbor, good to see you. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap this one up a little bit early. And if you're curious about any of these guitars, please let me know. Only the Rohe, the French guitar that I just showed you before this one, is on the website. The Carsten Cobbs from 2015, Cedar Doubletop. That one is available. There's nothing on the website. I have photos of all these guitars, and yeah, you're seeing the first of a lot of this. So listen to that first string. Yes, Suzanne, that's what everyone has experience with long scale from, right? From Ramirez. And blocking, yeah, gosh. Or, oh, Ramirez and Bernabe. What a beautiful first string. Okay, that's enough. You guys have heard enough from me today. Thank you so much for watching this stream, you all. There'll be a new video released tomorrow of an amazing guitar. And I hope you guys all have a good rest of your week. Write to me if you have any questions or looking for a great guitar. There's a lot that I haven't shown in the stream that I haven't made videos on. So you can always reach out if you're looking for something special or just wanted to say hello. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the